Not a secret. You didn't find this. I volunteered it on a podcast. And I talk about it all the time. I've been interviewed by the New York Times, CNN, NPR, numerous outlets where they go, Hassan, how do you do what you do? And I tell them, I'm like, hey, what I do requires a lot of charitability. And I'm very fortunate enough to look a certain way, to have these kinds of affinities, to have these kinds of interests that allow me to penetrate through otherwise inaccessible routes to talk to people about my worldview. That's what I do. Yes, it's not a secret. This is not disingenuous. It would be disingenuous if I hid my true perspective. If you ask me what my perspective is, including what I'm doing, I will tell you. I have no shame in this process. I don't think this is a shameful thing. I think this is an honest thing. This is a good thing. As a matter of fact, I'm almost certain I talked to Steiny about this on the podcast too, to a certain degree, because he was asking me. I don't want to leak it. You'll see when it comes out, but he asked me like what my gripes were with the Nelk boys, and I was open with him. I was honest. You're a snake for teaching empathy. I know, it's really up. My goal that I explicitly state all the time is to make people more empathetic to others. That's my goal. Oopsie, I leaked it. I want people to be more empathetic to others. Hassan's content helps shift my perspective, and I'm genuinely grateful. I'm 20. For a while, I was a pretty big Trump supporter, mostly because he came off as bold, confident, and I like the challenge. I like that he was challenging the system. It was easy to buy into that image without fully understanding the bigger picture. Over the last couple of months, I started watching Hassan's content more regularly. The way he breaks down policy, history, and current events made me reflect on a lot of what I used to believe. I've gained a much better understanding of economic issues, especially around things like tariffs, class structures, and how political narratives are shaped. It's made me realize how surface level my previous views were and how important it is to actually understand the systems at play. Just want to say thanks to Hassan and the community. Y'all helped open my eyes in a big way. Hell yeah. I actually came across a clip of Hassan on TikTok randomly and it just pulled me in. It's wild how much your perspective can shift when someone takes the time to break things down in a clear, honest way. One thing led to another, and here I am. Forget that. The one and only reason you shifted your perspective is because you have an open mind. The difference between a conservative and a leftist is how open they keep their mind. Most people here are brought up not knowing about what gay or trans even means. We're even brought up as raw America good, USSR bad, communism, but keeping an open mind is really what differentiates us. Yeah. I do think, yes, that's all it takes is charitability and keeping an open mind. But a part of that is quite literally me going on these podcasts and doing stuff like that so that people realize that I'm not the monster that even people like Ethan present me as to their audiences.